Okay, we're doing set 12. Skipped set 11. Didn't like that one. All right. First thing, tropical orb weave spider. You do not need to capitalize anything there. Animal names only need capitalized if there's a different reason for them to be capitalized. Can spin an web. Of course, that's a web. Larger than. That's the comparison one. Almost any other spider up to 15 feet across. So we will. Um, and really, the incomplete comparison, this is a little fancy. A tropical orb weaver spider can spin a web larger than almost any other spider can spin. You need to put that over there too. And then the last thing is across here. Don't worry too much about that incomplete comparison. On the quiz, if you have a choice between one where they add those words and one where they don't, I would choose where they add the words. All right, 4 to 8 seconds after you swallow, we know that you cannot start a sentence with a numeral, and also these are single digits, which means they are written out as words. 4 to 8 seconds after you swallow your food, or 4 to 8 seconds after you swallow. Where does your food belong to? Is it your food is already in your stomach, or is it after you swallow your food? It belongs to, it's already in your stomach, so you need a comma here. That's where introductory phrase commas are very, very, very important. All right, we've got two different alreadys. We want the it's done previously. So it's the one word already. While we're here, possessive your does not have an apostrophe. And then we have the comma splice. It purees your food quick and efficient. That should be you can put a semicolon, or you can just put a period and capitalize it. That's probably what they want you to do here. And it purees your food quickly and efficiently. Okay, when you're doing things, these are adjectives. You are an efficient person, you are a quick runner. But you run quickly, you do things efficiently. Those are adverbs. Next one. If the blood vessels in your body, once again, that means you are. We want the possessive. Were stretched end to end, they'd span. All right, introductory clause. When you start a sentence with if, you're going to need a comma somewhere. The real sentence starts with they'd. They'd span 12,000 miles. So that's where that clause ends. Here's where you put it. They span 12,000. Easier if you put the comma in. Easy, and obviously it should be easily. Once again, you need an adverb there, not an adjective. And this is the dash for the emphasis is what they want. I wasn't sure which they were looking for here, but this phrase, easily almost halfway around the world, is emphasizing 12,000 miles. Dash works well there. All right, next one. I can't hardly believe. All right, this is the double negative. We get these, we say these a lot. So you either have to get rid of the not part of can't or get rid of hardly. So it's either I can hardly believe or I can't believe. Get rid of one of the negative ones. Pamphlet does not have this TE on the end. I can't hardly, or I can hardly believe, or I think, you know what, let's just go with I can't believe. A little simpler. I can't believe this pamphlet about the Black Death in 14th century, okay? This follows the number rule. Double digits and above. Century, this is always one of the ones they put on here. Should be a U. Europe should be capitalized. That killed 1/4 of the population. Here they want a hyphen for a fraction of the population. End of that sentence. Was it the worst plague ever? So let's start a new sentence. And worse than what? So instead of worse, we probably just want worst plague ever. And that is a question. So let's make that a question mark. And 14th century, I knew there was one more. The single thought adjective, they want between 14th and century because it's describing Europe. since it's describing Europe, it's an adjective, and single thought adjectives are hyphenated. Two words that work together to modify one thing. I ain't got no clue, all right? So, ain't here. How about we just say I do not. There's several ways. Probably the easiest way is just I have no clue. Right? We need to get rid of the not part here. So I have no clue how this happened, but I'm combining a sentence plus a sentence, and that means you need the comma and the conjunction. Another already problem. Here we mean it's been done previously, so it's that already. Oh, Jeff more than Tyler, and this is the incomplete comparison. I already owe Jeff more than I owe Tyler. Works better. I believe that's all. Thank you.